It's never too early and never too late to start thinking about your career.
You may be at a point in high school where you're thinking, what's next? Or maybe you've already graduated and are ready for a change. No matter where you are, there are many things you can do to start your journey on your unique career pathway. There are a ton of opportunities across the state of Ohio when it comes to figuring out next steps, and just as many people and organizations ready to help you along the way, from state agencies to nonprofits.
There's definitely no one-size-fits-all approach, but many organizations exist to help you get the ball rolling and feel confident.
In this series, we're going to talk about the resources available for Ohio students with disabilities to help jumpstart their careers, and how folks like teachers, parents, mentors, and more can encourage you along the way. But even if you're not currently a high school student, this series covers information that may be helpful at any point in your career journey. My name is Mary Russ, and I'm a voice actor. I grew up watching Disney movies, cartoons, and anime. I saw how a lot of voice actors stayed in the same role for years. I also thought it was cool to recognize their voices in other shows and movies. It was so much fun to hear the same actor do a lot of different voices, and how they could express all kinds of emotions through their voice. It took me a while to realize what I wanted my career to be, but I eventually realized that I wanted to be a voice actor. As an adult, I took a voice acting course and got a certificate. My eventual goal is to do voice acting for an animated series or movie. This is my first gig as a voice actor. I'm really excited, and I hope to use it as a launchpad for more opportunities. Let's go over a few important terms. A job is one role you have for a certain amount of time. A career is your work experience and professional growth that lasts your whole life. It's a combination of all the jobs you've had. Think of jobs as ingredients and the career as your favorite recipe. By combining all of your roles, skills, and experiences, you're creating something that fits your unique taste.
Whether you are embarking on your first job or just starting to think about your career, remember the importance of self-advocacy.
Self-advocacy is knowing your values, rights, and needs, and being clear and assertive about communicating them. Self-advocacy is important when thinking about your ideal career pathway, taking the steps to get there, and staying on that path. That's where a little research and reflection comes in. Ask yourself, what are my passions? What are my unique talents? What do I enjoy doing? And what do I not enjoy doing? Let's take a pause here to think about these questions. Give it some thought. Maybe you don't have answers to these questions yet. That's perfectly okay. These are big things to consider, so be sure to carve out the time you need to reflect on them.
When it comes to thinking about your career and your long-term goals, it's important to take the time to explore the many pathways out there.
There are so many degree and certificate programs, jobs, and careers across Ohio to choose from. Don't be afraid to dive in and discover what you like.
And there's a ton of resources that can help you. You can start by checking with your high school. You may already have a counselor who's ready to help you begin this exciting process. Hello, vision boards.
Opportunities for Ohioans with Disabilities, or OOD, a state agency that works in all 88 counties, is another resource that might be able to help you find the right career pathway. My name is Rachel Spangler. I've been working at OOD since 2015. I work with students 14 to 22 who receive services through an individualized education program, or IEP. As a transition vocational rehabilitation counselor at OOD, I assist with facilitating services such as pre-employment transition services, job search assistance, and job coaching. I got into this field because as an individual with a disability, I have always been passionate about helping others. I attended college to obtain my bachelor's degree in education, hoping to teach students with vision impairments. However, shortly after graduating in 2015, I saw a job posting at OOD for a caseload assistant. I applied right away and got the job. I love that I can be a role model for my students. I want to show them that just because they have a disability, it does not mean that they can't be successful and work a competitive, integrated job in the community. While you can apply for OOD services, you can also be referred to OOD by someone like a teacher or counselor once you turn 14.
OOD has a Career Pathways Toolkit that can help you think about your career. You can explore resources like career clusters, quizzes, and a list of in-demand jobs in Ohio. OOD also partners with the Ohio Department of Education and Workforce on the Ohio Transition Support Partnership, which aims to help students with disabilities get the ball rolling on a successful career journey. And there are plenty of other resources available across Ohio that offer similar programs and tools, including statewide programs, county-based organizations, and local nonprofits.
Remember, this is your pathway, and no two pathways are the same.
And while a state agency or other organization may be a good starting point, there are also easy steps you can take on your own, or with help of your family or a trusted mentor. You can take the time to research careers you may be interested in, and see what education, skills, and experience you'll need to get started. Then, you can think about skills you'd like to work on that will help you reach your career goals. Let's pause here to ask ourselves, what methods can help you?
Ohio's a big state. There's more for you to explore.
You can check out specific resources in your county, city, or even neighborhood. OOD even maintains a massive provider database. Centers for Independent Living and Ohio Means Jobs centers may also be useful starting points. Additionally, many nonprofits exist on the local level that may have services to help to figure out next steps. A nonprofit can help connect you with helpful tools and individuals. What we've listed are just a few examples of what's possible. Taking the time to do individual research is important. And we know you're probably a busy student already, but you're not alone in this.
Take it one step at a time and know that you can ask your family, friends, teachers, counselors, and other trusted folks in your life for help.
You're at the starting line. Are you ready? Now it's time to get set.